sixth rotation player for the Hawks this year. Knocks that serve, and that'll go for an ace. Burke and Sayward, 7-3, Hawks on top here. Second set, lead the match 1-0. That one catches the back line. 3 aces in a row. Call it a hat trick, a turkey, whatever you want. South Dakota State to serve. Floats it over, Vanderwide, good pass, Tessier off the net. Anabanjo tips, too high. Winter takes it, pushes it middle attack, tipped, Urquhart gets it. Tessier outside to Urquhart, one-on-one, she wins that battle, 16-9. Fires it over, Vanderwide, Tessier, Jones. That ball's up, platformed over, Jones gets it. Tessier outside to Urquhart, that one's not. 4-1. Toy fires it across, passes off the net again, right side this time, blocked again. That's Urquhart and AJ. See if we get more of a back and forth set. Nerad to serve, floats it at Urquhart to Ortega, backside to Urquhart. Sharp cross kill there, 7-6 Hawks. Davis in the Hawkeye huddle talking about this was the focus, 1 point, focus on 1 point. Libero knocks it over. Vanderwide, good pass to Tessier. Middle attack, Warman tips it, scores. First swing, first kill. Maddie Warman, welcome to the Hawkeyes. Anabanjo to serve. (15-11). Floats it over. Hinkle, good pass. Ortega backside to Urquhart. Block was late. Urquhart scores. Urquhart comes forward, fires that one. Catches the back line. Ace serve. In set 2. Jones fires it. Followed. Bad pass. Alden one-hands it. Tipped over. Vanderwide gets it up in the air. Ortega back out. Urquhart back row. Got it. Just 15 to UNI's 27. Alden fires it over. Vanderwide, good pass. Ortega, middle attack from Urquhart. Got the kill. Gonzalez comes right down the line at Vanderwide. Hinkle platforms at Urquhart. Goes high off the block. Pedraza has to take it. Murr platforms at DeLondot. Off the block. Back onto the Buckeye side. Runs it forward. Floats that one. That drops into the 4-5 spot. Hawks have to free ball it over. Londot pushes it outside. Moore has to tip. Ortega's there. Hinkle's at the net. Platforms it behind her, and the Hawks will have to just send it over. Pedraza tipped over. Hinkle gets it up in the air. No call. Hawks get it over. Pedraza outside. Moore. Big swing. Blocked! 13-10. Jones and Urquhart, sorry.
Set point number 3 for the visiting Boilermakers. That one pretty conservative. Good first contact, right side and rejected.
It's a nice flat set behind.
Dave Shondell talked to us, even though Iowa's resume over the last many years, only one winning season in the last 20 years. Rip into the cross court, dug by Hinkle on the floor for the 20th time. Knee pad was down. What a block. And they will play at a higher level. We have got to be ready to play, and so far, Iowa living up to the billing.
Someone who is committed to the development of the player, who sees a big picture. He's seeing 2 years down the road, and I think that's the key. I think they've got the right person for the job.
Very tough balls and making it hard on those Iowa passers. Saris going at Mari Hinkle, the libero, taking the first ball. And Paula Sarame with the first one for Indiana. A free ball for Tessier in Iowa. And Urquhart with the first score of the night for Iowa.
Ball out to Urquhart. They get a free ball, which typically you think is going to go to the middle. So it's a one-on-one situation.
One of the leaders on this Iowa team reps them at Media Day in Chicago. Gets an overpass chance for the Hawkeyes. And Urquhart into the block. Good coverage from Hinkle. And on the re-attack, it's down for Urquhart.
So they only have two hitters, so it's either going middle or outside. And Tessier did a great job.
McGraw not able to keep that one in play. She tried. Anna Banjo serving up for the Hawkeyes. Kilkelly in the back row. Booth trying to throw it down. Hinkle's there. Tessier. And Urquhart, 2 straight points for her.
Pressure. Getting Urquhart ready to go. You know, they changed and subbed Lily Tessier in the back row. Or the front row, Maya Jones. Big block up there.
Iowa bringing in some height to match Minnesota's height. Landfair, Schaffmaster setting up to go for offense. Right back at it. Great block there by Jones. You just said she came back into the game.
Yeah, Jones and Urquhart right there teaming up on the block against Wilker. And
It didn't look like a comfortable set for her.
Quick hitter. Not successful there for the Boilermakers, and that was touched. So it's going to be an Iowa point.
Backcourt, just holding her ground. She stops, her feet point of contact, so she's able to make extremely hard. Great role model.
Dave Shondell says her energy, her passion makes her a leader. That's the kind of grad transfer you want to bring in as Hudson gets that over. Urquhart. Balancing for setting up Colvin, and Iowa feeling good this set with another rejection.
Yeah, block right in front. Balance Seifers kind of trapping her. Right here, Colvin can't do the wrist away. Not a lot of options.
Our ball for Purdue to get back to a 3-point lead. Balanceifer back sets it to Cook, and Iowa is rolling up to 4 points. Skimmerhorn at the service line for the Boilermakers. Urquhart that time keeps it in.
Yeah, a lot of patience too. Okay, I'm going to take a crossbody this time. Sometimes she takes it sharp angle. That's a nice middle attack.
Renner goes cross court to Hudson, and the Hawkeyes keep this alive. Such great effort we've seen from Iowa today, but Colvin takes some heat off to perfection.
Very smart play by Colvin too.
Big moment. It's Dennis, the defensive specialist at the service line. Balanceifer. And then to Cook. Here is Urquhart. At the net. Tessier looking to Urquhart once more. And set point goes to Iowa. He wanted to keep everyone upbeat and positive. They have been working hard even though the wins haven't come, but they are right here in West Lafayette.
Our fighters got Urquhart one-on-one. Look at that block. Really stepping in, identifying what she needs.
Dennis comes in for her. Siddle serve. Good serve right down the line. Saris. Sarame gives it back to Saris. Dug by Tessier. Hinkle chases it down. Good platform. Urquhart catches the line and scores. 11-6, Hawks on top. For Saris, it'll be interesting now, where will Indiana find offense? Hinkle floats it over. Sarame back behind. Big swing. Dennis. Tessier platforms it. Urquhart tips. That's Armstrong. Hayworth. Gosnell's blocked. Hawks first block on a Banjo and Jones. Dennis, good flat serve. Sarame, good pass. Hayworth behind her. Saris blocked. Good flat serve. Sarame steps in, takes it. Hayworth outside. Saris, dug by Hinkle. Tessier, Urquhart rolls it off the block. Gosnell outside. Saris, dug this time, back on the Indiana side. Gosnell tips it. Urquhart. Hinkle gets the ball up. Tipped over by Tessier. Good play. Hayworth. Oh, she's blocked. Tried to go up with her weak right hand. freshman Clarence Iowa comes over to the one spot, floats it across. Saris plays it. Hayworth back behind her to Saris. Blocked onto the Indiana side. Michelle Urquhart. You give the Hawks a 13-10 lead. Coach Aird calls timeout. Hawks have been here before. Can they close it? Hinkle goes at Franklin. Overpass. Urquhart back to the floor. Hawks finally create some stress on serve game.
Keep serving, Franklin. Keep her out.
Julia fires it over. Urquhart, good pass to Tessier. Outside to Urquhart. Through the block and scores. Hawks fight another point.
Strong swing when you're finding that seam to make it go through versus getting stuck. I like that swing.
Comes forward. Floats it over. Rolls tape and scores! Drops it right in the three spot. Dropped right in the center of the court. Hawks back to within one, 20-19. Elisaya, 6 for Bailey Ortega and 5 for Lily Tessier. Sydney Dennis floats the serve over. Grimes plays it. Elisaya, right side coming off the block. Back onto the Penn State side. Holland again. Good flat serve. Hinkle, good pass to Tessier. Outside to Urquhart. Sharp cross scores. That was a beauty. We saw that one. Elisaya to serve, the lefty. Rips it over. Vanderwide off the net. Ortega behind her to Urquhart. Right side, good swing there. Ortega delivers a fantastic back set, and that time pushed it out far enough. Good flat serve. Bilanovic. Jones! Jones loses the joust, has to go get it. Ortega. Urquhart from the back row scores! Hawks lead 10-8. And the Hawks battle back. 10-8, Hawks lead. Timeout, Penn State.
Defense can be tricky. On the mark from Hinkle. There's a rip from Urquhart.
Position 1 area, just threading the needle.
Just behind Gabby Gonzalez. That strong trio of outside hitters for the Buckeyes. Moore wants it again. The dump play was read by the Hawkeyes. Now Urquhart goes cross corner and finishes.
4-0 run, all led by Janaisha Moore, who's got 5 kills on the game already. She's been everywhere, so I was really going to have to tighten up defensively.
Urquhart sliding to that far side, and you mentioned Riley Rader earlier on. She was going to need to step up with a lot of that middle pressure from Iowa, and she's done a good job so far. Murr up for Moore. Blocked down at the pin by Jones and Urquhart.
On it. As you can see, the ball stepped up with 3. Iowa.
On a banjo, another. Goes at Go Million. Dowler outside behind Sire. Off the block, Dennis. Tessier. Urquhart, another good tip. 17-13, Hawks lead. Timeout, Coach Adam Hughes. Hawks trail 1-0. Dennis back into serve. Sid goes to the 6th spot. Sire, good pass. Middle attacks, dug up by Dennis. Tessier has to platform it outside. Urquhart through the block, scores. Vanderwide, another good sharp one. Middle attack, Ross. Back onto the Hawkeye side. Anna Banjo, Tessier. Urquhart tips. It's a beauty, finds the floor. 12 for Mickey. 24-18. Anna Banjo to serve. Good ball there. Bad pass off the net. Dowler behind her. Blocked again. 4-3 Hawks. Hawks 4 points, 3 blocks.
They have to get up too high to slap that down.
Back to serve is the aforementioned Hinkle, who's going to start things off as libero today. That one's going to stay in play. Good job by the Hawkeyes finding that near pin and just sending it a bit back in.
Affair with 46 and involved early with a big block right here. And boy, that was nifty right there.
Ooh. Set using the decoy down. Can't get there in the back row.
Here early. Right back out to her, just finds an open lane in the middle there. Finds the hardwood.
Rolling back at the service line. Miller tipped over right hand, another stab. Dennis. Down, self-preservation. Good job by Hinkle. Roof at the net, rolling around, free ball. Nordemir, TTA. Pass near side. Miller, what a long rally here in Evanston. The slide, the block, the point. Hawkeyes.
A nice little stretch of serves from Anna Banjo that included her 16th service ace of the season.
Dodson, the local product out of LaGrange, can't get there, and neither can number 19. At that outside hitting position, you know, should Lisiak need a break.
As well.
Off the double tip, Iowa ties it back up.
Now it's Vernon, that one's blocked. Nothing getting past the big 6'7" Delaney McSweeney there. Just over 3 years ago to the date was when Rutgers swept Iowa in Iowa City. Trying to do it here again tonight at home. And Iowa with a block. It's Jones and Urquhart.
Back after the first timeout. And a double block from Iowa right there.
At the 5th of this game today. It's got to be cut down on.
Dennis serves. Now Anastasia Russ gets it back for a second attempt, and Iowa sends it over, and softly hit ball sails right in front of the Terps bench.
Sometimes it's not all about power, it's about finesse as well, and as you can see right.
The redshirt sophomore from Fort Myers, Florida. And a powerful play there from Ellie Watson, but the double block that Iowa in front on the front line to send that one back. Now 13-10 in the fourth set.
Hawkeyes have not beaten Nebraska in a 45-year history of the rivalry. 0-36. Big block there on the left side, though, for the Hawks.
Banjo again floats it over, 4-5 spot. Middle attack, punched over. Hinkle uses hands. Urquhart tips. Good one-handed play. Ball comes over. Urquhart just hits it right back. Smart play. As the Rutgers defense was a little bit of everywhere. Gurkovich now to serve. Rutgers with the lead here, trying to force a fourth. Vanderwide off the net. Tessier back row from Urquhart again. Much better that time. So much better control there.
Yeah, they're hitting very efficient.
Dennis. Pass off the net, goes outside. Off the block. Hawks punch it up. Find the corner. See if it stands. It does.
On a Banjo. Over comes Hames. Finding Kubik. Rodriguez. Horde in front will pop it to the back with Hinkle. And a windup for Urquhart. Now as the Hawkeyes respond under the timeout with back-to-back, get back within one.
The home team's getting it going now. Nice fast set to the outside.
Hinkle so far in this one with 4 digs. Urquhart. Hames. And creeping up from that back row. You have Kubik back there. And off the right hand with Launstein. Urquhart. That was off the block. Horde getting a piece. As did Launstein. And the Hawkeyes get the points.
Iowa's going to come up and swing at that last ball. And because it looked like a little disorganized, it was going to be bumped over. But then
very much needed point once again.
On a Banjo on the serve after the kill. Swanson's attack up front off the block. Brown sets it up for a Mosher and sent back by Michelle Urquhart.
Duzema. Urquhart catches that edge on the sideline. Hawkeyes have continually gone to that service error, gave it back to Michigan State. Moore with another kill. Blocked down. Tessier Popping Urquhart, cross court, finds the seam and picks up the kill. Michelle Urquhart.
Takes some bounces, fires it right down the line. Rifkin off the net. White has to platform it. Salinas dug up by Urquhart. Ortega, Butner, good tip, but Rifkin, bad pass. Roberts platforms it. Salinas, dug by Dennis. Ortega platforms it. Urquhart, get into that bench. That's the score.
Give up, no let up there in set 2.
Second-year head coach Jim Barnes has to be happy with how Iowa's played so far, because they're going to look to get the sweep here today, and it's a block there to start it. 1-0 Iowa. Swagger on the court now for these Hawkeyes.
There is. They're comfortable. They're at home. They have a great crowd and awesome atmosphere.
She has one of the 3 aces for the Chippewas. Good pass from Dennis outside. Urquhart scores. They're able to score. Going to need to put a string together here sooner rather than later.
4-4 on the year. And not only that, but they had that difficult loss yesterday. They were up 2-0 against Central Michigan, the Chippewas, who probably proved themselves the most resilient team of the Hawkeye Invitational potentially. A bunch of 5- and 4-set matches in this 3-game series for teams here. Set 3, GCU's pretty much led other than the first point or two of each set. From that point on, they've held distinct advantages throughout the first 2 sets. Hawkeyes dump it over, and that one found gold.
That great of a pass. That's why blocking that rally is a great example of why blocking is so important.
Sent back. There's the Iowa block surfacing.
It's blocking this is a game of momentum. And blocking is our focus. We use ball setter, ball hitter. So you want to be looking at the hitter as they're attacking.
Cook says we want to make her a blocker, where other teams say don't even set it.
It made the blocker's job with a good serve.
And Michelle Urquhart finds the floor. That froze Minnesota.
Now, if you're actually where the action is happening, you can't touch the net, you can't go under.
Another ace for Urquhart. She has keyed this run for Iowa.
So again, Urquhart serving. Illinois watches this one go, but a pinpoint.
Urquhart on serve. That's an ace. I tell you, I'm not a volleyball player, but that's got to be one of the more difficult things to do. Is
server here for Iowa. That put some spin on that one, curved it to the corner.
Urquhart will try to tie it up. She does. Williams split from Humphrey. Watching Big Ten volleyball and Big Ten Plus.
Sire. Kept alive by Cole. Sire blocked. Joust at the net, falls on the chirp side. Another point for the Hawkeyes.
Iowa's not giving up. They're really battling to stay alive here. A nice block over the net there.
Completely lost all of its speed and trajectory. Again, another one that just lands in no man's space.
Set up for Urquhart on the far side. That's going to be a kill.
9-10 points in the opening set, but still showing a lot of fight.
Warden with the serve. San Jose with the set. Here's the big hit, dug out by the Hawkeyes. Setting it up for Warden. Spartans keep it in the air. Big hit, another block for the Hawkeyes. Warden to serve it away for the Hawks. Set up on the far side, big hit, tipped at the net, kept in the air by the Hawks. Urquhart with a big hit. Urquhart gets the kill.
a bunch of them and a feast of them.
Kept in the air by the Hawks, set up on the near side. Urquhart with a big hit, can't be dug out.
Sneaking it over with a strong hit.
Bump, set, here comes the hit. Urquhart with it, and it's bumped out of play.
Spartans doing what they do best, recovering and setting themselves up. They've looked really good in that department all day.
Tipped over the net by the Hawks. Spartans try to tip it back over with a light hit.
Good strength there. The Spartans using the outside hitter to their advantage.
Next team to get back-to-back points will win this third set. Big hit by Urquhart on the far side. Tipped up into the air. Big hit by the Spartans. Tipped at the net. Kept alive by the Hawks. Urquhart with the hit. There's a point for Iowa.
Showing why they're tenacious, have a little bit of fight in them.
Bumped into the air. Here's the set. Far side. Big hit. Kept into the air by the Hawks. Near side hit by Urquhart. That'll stay in. And Urquhart has another kill. Just sneaks over the net. Tipped over the net. This one's kept alive. Bumped into the air. Swung on and blocked by the Hawkeyes. Here's Cadence Wynn with the serve. Set for the Hawkeyes. Blocked at the net, but stays on the Delaware side. Here's the hit. Picked up by the Hawkeyes. The set. Here's the swing. They tip it over the net and is picked up by Delaware. Here's the big hit. Blocked at the net. Iowa sets it. Here's the swing. Another block by Delaware. Another set far side. Good job by Iowa just to tip it over. Dug out. Bumped up. And they'll just set it over. Here's another set. Just tipped over the net and dug out again by the Hawkeyes. Here's Michelle Urquhart with a big hit, but Delaware keeps it alive. The set for the Hawks, the big swing. That one stays in. Michelle Urquhart picks up a kill.
Keep things going, but Iowa was really pushing and attacking, especially with the outside hitters.
Iowa with the set near side. Big swing.
Dominant set we've seen all day. Urquhart, but defensively they've got some spots there. I'm curious to see where the Diggers are going to come in and who can hold out defensively to pull out the win today.
It's going to be interesting as both teams have had different starts this season as Iowa gets on the board with that block.
No room for this Iowa team to breathe.
Really, and I've been super impressed. You see why Drake has been so dominant in the Missouri Valley, out of the Missouri Valley Conference.
Iowa looked like Drake was about to slip away there maybe, but Urquhart with a great kill, and then Whittingstall with another block onto her already 5 blocks, make that 6 now.
Meitzler saved that one on the dig from being another point. There's Meitzler again, getting down low for Deary to raise. Wills wants the assist. Iowa gets Gallus involved. Urquhart, yeah! Oh yeah, Michelle Urquhart. A dominant kill. Perfectly timed. Strikes off Beagle. Good block from Iowa.
Direction changing its flight, but close call. Drake gets it. That's a huge point for them.
Drake looking for their 15th victory ever against Iowa. Michelle Urquhart. Megan Witt on serve. Gabby Deary pushes it with 2 hands over the net. And it lands for the Hawkeyes.
Fortunately, it just stays in bounds for them, and now only 1 point.
Blissbeck serving, trying to serve it out. Urquhart keeps it alive, 24-19, and we are not done yet.
This year, he actually can coach players who will be back for multiple seasons. Earlier, it was just a grad transfer team. The foundation has been laid for this program to succeed with cornerstone players now.
Yeah, he actually called his team a whole bunch of freshmen.
Rutgers winning the serving battle in this match. Urquhart down for an Iowa point.
Set the ball right out to Michelle Urquhart and gave her a one-on-one block. 80% of the time, don't quote me, especially this early in the set.
Down the line for Garcia. Hardison blocked. Point Iowa.
out of the middle, which I think is a really smart idea. It's balancing out that offense that I've been talking about. So trying to get a point on a perfect pass like that.
Well, only one team can win the set, no matter how many flowers you give out. Urquhart, gorgeous move. Point for Iowa.
Really far back. Everybody is back on the edges of the court, and she can see that. And she just taps the ball right up and over.
Alexa, that means that if the Terrapins want to come back, it'll be the third consecutive 5-set match for Maryland. This is a battle-tested team under Adam Hughes. Block down there from Urquhart, and this is
an easy way to get your team hyped up as well.
Urquhart cross court and a dandy.
Match. Speaking of playing with confidence, that is Michelle Urquhart, and that's such a great shot. Coach Barnes says has a lot more in her. There's a whole nother level to her play.
Pancake Urquhart. And Urquhart finishes what she kept alive.
On it, Chris. And then she's able to swing a nice look. She's driving inside to the court.
And Coach Barnes is really, as you mentioned earlier, a builder of programs. And so the opportunity to be a part of that build.
Winning stall on the slide there, not down. Outside, pushed over by Landfair. Out of the back row, good up by Choboy on a tough swing from Garcia. And then set right back as Murray is blocked out of the back row.
Harper Murray, look at that. Took a lot of the angles away and sealed it up there by Urquhart.
Led Indiana in her freshman year with .94 blocks per set. She was a leader in that category for the Hoosiers. WCC first team all-conference, 3 consecutive years was black belt. Good quick run. That's good tempo on that ball out to Urquhart on that left pin. And
you know, with her shots, a lot of mixing up, keeping defense off balance, showing a lot of shots.
Murray off the top of the block, but not down. And Urquhart from that left pin gets another kill.
Block wasn't quite there. You can see Blackwell just a little behind. Didn't get it closed up or hands up quick enough.
Lily Bolin still serving it. Big swing, dug out by Rutgers. Tipped back over the net. Gallus, Garcia with the swing. Rutgers keeps it alive. Off the fingernails of Rutgers as it finds its way over. Here's Urquhart, blocked by Rutgers. That one will be hit over by Gallus. What a nice volley there for the Hawkeyes. Can they finish it? There's the block. Michelle Urquhart.
Rutgers gaining some momentum here late, trying to make this a late comeback.
Gallus. Urquhart. How about it, Michelle Urquhart? Another thunderous kill.
Attacks with that and caught Rutgers lacking.
Certainly not the first time we've seen Meitzler do that this season. It's really become her bread and butter play. Urquhart with a swing. That one's tipped at the net.
Too aggressive, too excited in this one, and letting Rutgers to climb back on their own mistakes.
Kinkilla serves it away. Urquhart with the swing. That one will drop in.
Answer, get it right back into the hands of your rock today, the person you've been leaning. You win a set by 2, so they can just keep this lead at around 2 or 3 points, then they're in a perfect position.
Urquhart just keeps it inside that line. Hawkeyes looking for their 3rd Big Ten win of the season. Hawkeye fans on their feet here on this beautiful Friday night. There's the block. Gracie Gibson with the block, and the Hawkeyes sweep the Rutgers Scarlet Knights and improve to 3-2 in Big Ten play.
As Purdue retakes the lead 6-5. Sent again by Anderson. Winning stall in the middle, blocked. Now Purdue in the middle. Eva Hudson sends it back. Again, saved by Purdue.
Everyone here asking for an error, an attack error at the net. Won't be called, but Michelle Urquhart still gets the kill anyways, as it was tipped by Purdue. But nonetheless, we see it here. Everyone asking for it. Still wasn't called. Our head official as a server, she'll send it over again for Purdue. Urquhart on the left side, a kill, and Iowa back up on the board again.
That they're going to keep pushing, and even if they drop this set, they're going to try to build some momentum to go into the second set.
Rousseau is stuffed.
Wow, what a fantastic block. Rousseau loves to swing down the line, and Urquhart sealed that line. They're not getting enough kills from the front row, so to be able to string together as many earned points as possible.
Randorf blocked.
And blocking, and I love watching her because she is so stoic as a player. That is a fantastic.
Attack error, Iowa. Northwestern continues to serve with Lily Wagner. Urquhart down the line, point Iowa.
Whenever this Iowa team needs a kill, especially when the Wildcats have been on that service line a little bit.
She has really attacked every single time with every single hit that she has gone.
Set a career high 20 kills against Purdue earlier this week. Urquhart with the swing. That one will drop in. Here is Michelle Urquhart with the serve. That one just stays inside the lines. Michelle Urquhart.
The Hawkeyes have their first lead of the day, now up 4-3. And the serve from Gallus. Michigan trying the other side, but this time blocked by Michelle Urquhart. Urquhart with the serve for the Hawkeyes. That'll be a big ace. Iowa now. Have this thing wrapped up here. They just got to finish it off. But you're not going to beat this Illinois team, who's very, very good, making mistakes.
No mistaking there, Michelle Urquhart from her teammate Hannah Whittingstall.
Terry still showed up at the net and blocked it.
Big swing from Urquhart coming our way. That will be out of play.
Start to fall behind earlier in the first set. They just need to stay with Illinois.
The taller players on the court. A lot of tattoos as Michelle Urquhart delivers a kill. But he said that she's very different from the scarier players to face in the Big Ten. But off the court, she actually has 2 cats and is very sweet.
Just outside the top 25. It'll be a big response after getting swept on Friday against Nebraska.
Tipped over by the Hawkeyes. Amaral sets it up for Urquhart. Tips it over, and it's another kill for Michelle Urquhart. Michelle Urquhart just finding.
2 men wanting to be less predictable, something coach pointed out. Overpass leads to a joust. Webker. Urquhart puts it down, point Hawkeyes.
And take a look at this play here. Well-controlled dig, and then that back row attack. Just a sweet spot there.
Has to reach over, and then there's the violation, reaching over.
Stark on the reception. This is Jaravicious. Her first swing of the night is sent back into the back row. Received by Stark in the right back spot. Merzick pushes it through. Now Urquhart takes a cut, gets a kill.
But all the errors led to the Badgers winning by 10 points. Great response, great placement there from Michelle Urquhart.
And the errors were so prominent from the Hawkeyes in the first set. I mean, they had 12.
The last few games, and it's still in the second set. Here she is from the line. Urquhart with the kill, squeezes it by Damrow and into the corner. See a lot of her in the first set, but she's been very, very good. Not a lot of mistakes here in the second set for Urquhart.
Of course, the grad student in her 5th year at Northwestern, the longest tenured Wildcat on the team, including the head coach. There's a big hit for the Cats. What a save there by Gallus, and a big hit for Urquhart.
Gallus, you see there She came in today 362, got it back up to Urquhart and throws. But now collecting on all sides, Jim Barnes may have got to a seam there at the timeout.
The Hawkeyes with another one. The Black causing trouble for Northwestern. And another return for Northwestern, going wild and into the hands. And that's her 4th block of the day. She's been outstanding so far. Malu Garcia's hit that went right into Kennedy Hill's arms. She looks back, nothing but a smile. Hawkeyes get it back though.
Try to get around with her hand, but she gets her whole body around. That gives her a better look to see the defense in front of her and a better position to make an easier hit, but still a strong one on her end.
Garcia with the serve. Urquhart. Big swing and a kill.
They really needed to depend on her, and she's finding a way to keep things alive. We saw that.
Lombardi the serve. Schaffmaster, little trick up her sleeve there. And Gibson, Urquhart, excuse me, gets it again.
Exactly.
Match point.
That's definitely her thing, the Schaffmaster.
Set point for the Gophers. Wooker with a chance here. Wooker will try again. Iowa keeping it alive. That one was in. Messy volleyball on both sides right now.
She was only a freshman for this Hawkeye team and has been so strong. She was named Big Ten Freshman of the Week September 30th.
That was the first that Iowa has received.
The opening frame on a Wednesday night. Final week of the regular season is underway. Iowa will have the first swing. This is Urquhart cross court. With a 10-point lead now. Riley still at the service line. Ball taken by Gallus. Hawkeyes on the move with Michelle Urquhart using the entire court. 7-3, and Leilani Dodson serves. Meitzler out to the left. Urquhart avoiding the wall. Well done there.
First ace of the night for Allie Batenhorst, who stays at the line and almost picked up another. Urquhart dumps it right in front of her and stops the run. Hawkeyes get the point. It's 16-10.